Well, good morning everyone, it's John, just showing you yet again another, oh look, I'm having to set up, yes, you're catching that, look out on a, oh god, another bleary day, my overgrown lawn, oh, my windows need cleaning, but yes. Oh, now I've got to clean my table. What have I got? I think I showed that in my Starfire video just recently. So, yeah, very interesting. I've picked up acquisitions. Oh, going to be playing this. Ha, well, listen, don't put your hand, or sorry, your thumb near the turn off button on your phone. Yes, anyway. Really looking forward to playing this at the club next Saturday. So I know Donnie from my other D&D group is coming to join us. So that's the expansion. Takes us to 5 people to play now. So that's good. Yes, I collect these excellent things for keeping my tokens for my board game pieces. Yes, I've got to get my board set up. Oh dear, the facts of life. I've got my bills. Yes, I'm a Roman Catholic. I'm proud. I don't make any bones about that. And now I've got to fix all sorts of bits and pieces. oh look, yes, while I've been doing work, I've been watching Monkey, and I've got planned to watch Being Human, Pushing Up Daisies, and the original Battlestar Galactica. Yes, that's what we've had. I've just recently had an aging, which is always incredibly, pardon me, distressing for me. But yeah, anyway. So, my next task, getting things ready. So, part of the exasperation. Hello, my little man, how are you? You wondering what I'm up to? He says, where is everybody? This is my little man Pippin. He always comes down and helps me first thing in the morning. Anyway, as you can see, we never finished our adventure, so I've got my map. And of course, fun is having to set it back up for the group. And this is the only problem I find with the tiles, is I love them, but I really do wish the buggers would have numbered them, because it just would have made life so much easier to just go, yep, tile 27, tile 55, or something like that. Even, you know, just very lightly or something in the bottom corner somewhere, so that at least you could just find them, because I just seem to be spending so much of my time trying to find the tiles that I want. So I'm sort of halfway towards getting this place cleaned, but yeah, slowly getting there. Hey mate, anyway, we shall potter on. Gonna say hello? No. Right, and finally I'm set up. I've got my, I don't know what I need scissors for. We'll get rid of the scissors. Oh, and the cutter. Not going to be murdering anybody or cutting anyone up, am I? Surely? No. No. Oh, sorry. I'll get rid of my evil laugh. So there we go. Board set up. My little man. Hello. You waiting for everybody? Yes. Isn't he lovely? So there we go. Everything's set up. Yes. We're ready. So there we go. So, yep. Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. This beard of mine, I love it. It's part of me now. Some time to kill, and some of the things that came up I thought I'd just have a quick talk about was that, yes, sorry, always a distraction. It's a problem when you're looking out and you see what happens when things go past. Very sad, aren't I? Right, what I'm going to talk about. Music. Relaxants, however you'd like to define them. Yeah, it was interesting. I cropped up during the week, and people were talking about background music within their gaming and with role play, or even with board games. Now, myself, certainly as an older person, hang on, come here, you. Come here. Oh. I've been gone for a few minutes. Yeah, so talking about music in the background is that in many respects it can be a distraction. I know people like to think, oh, it adds to the atmosphere. You know, if we're playing Call of Cthulhu and we have some creepy music, yep, that's well and good. If we're playing, you know, maybe some board game that has a nautical theme, maybe we're playing something with a, I don't know, maybe a nautical theme, Ailstorm or some group like that. They can add atmosphere, but being a bit of a student of human nature, I tend to find that people are easily distracted. And certainly from a role play perspective, is that people will, if they're not actively engaged, particularly if there's music in the background, will wander. Their minds will wander. Now, I guess they'll do that in any case, even if there is no music. So as a good game master, I suppose if you're on the ball, part of your task is ensuring that those people who would normally be not with us, or are easily distracted or bored, are actively engaged. So music, I would never use music, and I don't like music in the background. The other thing is that I tend to find that it makes it difficult to hear. Now, I'm finding, whether or not it's just me, because I must admit I do suffer from tinnitus, but the older I'm getting, it's getting harder and harder to pick up conversations, and particularly when I go to my local club to play, and if the hall's packed, or even when I've got multiple people playing and everybody's talking, very difficult to pick up a conversation. And so background music really does make it difficult to try and understand what's happening. Now, of course, the other thing is that I find that is, I think is a real no-no to have in game groups, is any form of relaxant, whether or not that be alcohol or any other form of recreational relaxant, whatever you'd like to define that as. Some people may encourage it, some people may think that's fine, but I tend to find again that just either brings out sometimes the best or the worst in people, and it's something that needs to be monitored. If you're comfortable with this, that is well and good. If you've got a group of people that you're comfortable with and you're happy to play in that sort of state, then that is okay. But obviously if you've come along as a guest and it's not something that you're comfortable with, I guess it's something you would need to have a look at, because from experience I can say that as a game master when I was a lot younger, it was a joke with John having we used to, well, beer was the only thing that I would drink, and well, it's the only thing I could afford to drink in copious quantities, I should say. You know, we'd be playing role play, and because the group would be spending so much of their time arguing amongst themselves as to what they were doing, you know, I'd be sitting behind my game master screen, and you know, I've had a couple of drinks and I'd just close my eyes and relax listening to them, and yes, I'd fall asleep. And of course I'd suddenly snap awake when somebody goes, "John, Yes, yes, yes. And were you asleep? No, 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 no. I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes. So it's, but, you know, they're the, you know, for me, you know, if I have alcohol, tends to make me sleepy. So the last thing you want is, you know, a house full of sleeping drunks, I suppose. Well, maybe not sleeping drunks, but I think you get the impression. I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. But you know, they're the things. You know, it's just another level of distraction. You know, people may think, oh yes, but you know, it's great to just sit around and have some drinks and enjoy each other's company. And well and good if you know when the, you know, the level of I suppose enjoyment is reached. Now my phone's beeping at me. I do apologise for that. Didn't put it on mute. But these are the things that you need to, you know, whether or not it be role playing or board games and things like that, is that distractions are something that, you know, you sort of need to monitor. So there we go, moralising. Anyway, let's see what happens. I got my little man here who's, oh, he's going to say hello. You going to say hello? No, he said I want to go back to sleep. So we'll see what my next bit brings. Well, it's Monday. It's the next day, actually. I was a bit exhausted from yesterday's session, so I didn't finish up. But, yep, end of the day. Party all managed to survive. They worked their way through my nefarious dungeon. I didn't get to kill the giant bat that I had floating around. They had some fun. They enjoyed the dungeon tiles. I thought the dungeon tiles was really good. They obviously haven't encountered that too often. So yeah, so I think another successful adventure, and that's where I'll leave you till next time. So signing off, the Honourable John.